Good morning, students. A very warm welcome to everyone in the academic year 2020-21. My name is Mrs. Ashwini Vatkar. I am going to teach geography. Students, in the previous classes, you all have studied the solar system and its constituents. We know that the sun is present at the center of the solar system and the 8 planets revolve around it in their orbits. Some planets have their natural satellites. The moon is the natural satellite of the earth. Let us study more about the sun, the earth and the moon in chapter number 2. That is the sun, the moon and the earth. The earth has two types of motions. That is axial motion means the spinning movement of the earth around its own axis, which can be seen in the top image on your screen. And orbital motion means the movement of the earth around the sun, which is shown in the bottom image on your screen. Like the earth, the moon too has axial and orbital motions. When the moon revolves around the earth, at the same time it rotates around itself. But the earth revolves around the sun. As a result, the revolution of the moon around the sun takes place indirectly. The moon rotates on its axis at the same rate that the moon revolves around the earth. Means its period of revolution is 27.3 days and the period of its rotation is 27 days. In other words, we can say that the time the moon takes to make one revolution around the earth and one rotation around itself is the same. That is approximately 27 days. That is why we constantly see one and the same side of the moon. Students, do you know? Like sunlight and moonlight, there is also something called the earth light. Earth light is the diffuse reflection of sunlight reflected from the earth's surface and clouds. It can be found by an observer on the moon seeing earth during the lunar night or by an astronaut inside a spacecraft looking out of the window. Students, look at the red oval shape on the screen. That is the elliptical orbit of the moon. Orbit is the path which an object follows to move around the other object. The moon's orbit of revolution is also elliptical as that of the earth. Therefore, the distance of the moon from the earth is not the same everywhere along its orbit while revolving. When the moon is closest to the earth, it is said to be in perigee. When the moon is in the perigee position, the distance between the earth and the moon is approximately 3,56,500 kilometers. When the moon is at the farthest position from the earth, it is called apogee, and the distance between the moon and the earth is 4,06,700 kilometers approximately. Let us study the phases of the moon. The moon waxes means becomes larger in size each night from the new moon day to the full moon day, and the moon wanes means becomes smaller in size each night from the full moon day to the new moon day. These are known as the phases of the moon. Now look at the figure on the screen carefully. The earth can be seen at the center from where the phases of the moon are seen. The positions of the moon which can be seen in the circle near the earth are its positions that can be seen from the space, and the phases of the moon which are shown next to these positions are the ones which can be seen from the earth. Since the full process of waxing and waning is about 29.5 days long, we can say it is approximately 4 weeks long. So, it takes a week to go from the new moon to the first quarter, another week to get to the full moon, and 1 week to get to the third or last quarter, and finally 1 more week to return to the new moon. The phases of the moon in the sky seen from the earth are the illuminated portions of the moon. They become visible due to the sunlight reflected from the moon. While revolving around the earth, the moon is on the opposite side of the sun on the full moon day, as you can see in the image. Whereas on a new moon day, it is positioned between the sun and the earth. In the image, you can see the earth, the moon and the sun are in a straight line. On the first and the third quarter days, the moon, the earth and the sun make an angle of 90 degrees. You can see in the image the position of the moon on the right hand side and the left hand side of the earth, wherein the 90-degree angle made by the sun, the earth and the moon can be seen. At these positions, we see half the portion of illuminated moon. Hence, in the sky, it appears semicircular in shape. In this session, we have studied the rotation and the revolution of the moon and the earth and the phases of the moon. In the next session, we will be studying eclipses. Thank you.